All right, so for the last 15, 20 plus years, realtors have been paid basically the same way. So for agents that represent buyers, they get paid basically two ways. And this is an agreement that shows how buyers will be represented by agents, guys like me. Okay, so one is percentage, flat fee. It's easy. Get paid 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, whatever you negotiate. Okay, or exactly flat fee. You get $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. Again, whatever you negotiate to represent you. Now, what made this really easy is this fee right here was paid inside of closing. So it doesn't go to me. It actually goes to my brokerage. My brokerage processes it, pays all my insurances, make sure I'm above board, make sure everything's legit. And then once everything is legit, copacetic, then I get paid. Okay. Percentage of the fee that I get. Okay. However, I think with this NAR agreement, we're going to start seeing a la carte options, and we're going to start seeing people want to pay their agents prior to closing. So here's what I mean by that. Somebody might not be willing to pay 3% of their home fee, of their home price to an agent for helping them get in the home. But, or they don't want to have a $1,000, $10,000 commitment to one agent. I recommend that, but some people might not want it. Fair enough for them. But they're more than happy to pay somebody for $100 an hour for showing, or maybe $1,000 to prepare documents, or something like that, and pay them prior to having a closing. So you might spend a weekend showing them houses for $500, and once that's done, they'll pay you after it. The problem comes up is how do we process that payment? And I just talked with my EXP brokerage on how to do that. There's not a really good way to process payments outside of closing yet. However, I believe that real soon they will be able to do that through credit card, through wire transfer, through quite a few different ways. Right now, if you come up with an agreement, and your agreement would say something to the effect of agent will show houses at a rate of $100 an hour. If you come up with an agreement, either using the EXP form or using the Oregon form, realtor will show houses at a rate of $100 an hour. And you've completed a weekend's worth of work showing houses. The way to then get paid would be then to mail this form off, or DocuSign this form off along with a check, send it to the brokerage, which would be like EXP or Century 21 or Berkshire Hathaway. Those, email it to those type brokerages, send them the check of the $1,000, $500, whatever the price is, and then the agent gets paid. So while this is in the infancy, I really believe that over the next couple of years, we will probably have these contracts rewritten and make it real clean, so that if somebody only wants an a la carte option, they want to hire an agent, a buyer's agent, just for an a la carte, just for showings, or just for contract preparation, or just for a CMA, comparative market analysis, that these contracts will soon, instead of just having kind of an optional other line where you enter it in, these contracts will soon have real clear options for those a la carte options. We'll see.